transfixed. Observed the black hair and the red lipstick. While getting on the bus, she had tripped. So I said, hey, let me get that for you. Don't worry, I insist. So I picked up her drop groceries and noticed 2 rings on her finger, a watch and a rosary. Hey, the snow's coming down pretty heavily, so I do advise you to try to walk really steady. I gave her bags, then I saw the ones under her eyes, the biggest, brownest things I'd ever seen in my life. And I saw too that her mascara had smear, displaying the path of each and every single tear. Oh, my bad, I didn't stutter. She didn't blink as we stood and stared at one another. She whispered a simple thanks and moved to find a spot. Looking left to right, immediately she saw it. Taking a seat, I ended up beside her. 25th and Lennox, said Mr. Bus Driver. The door closed as we began to resume motion. There was volume elevation due to vehicle commotion. Now small talk is not my forte, so here I sat, silent, frozen like a sorbet. Time elapsed, my fingers on my lap, tap, tap. And then I glanced at my knapsack, and it was just the fact that she wouldn't stop fidgeting, shivering, her Dior perfume lingering. A sweet smell, hypnotized by her deep spell. Looked in her eyes like the bottom of a deep well, and saw my reflection on the other end. Dark pools that I would have loved to get smothered in. There was something in her face, and it was either a grace or pain, but it seemed like it was somewhat out of place. Trials of lust and passion, I felt like asking, call it love at first attraction. She caught me staring and stared back, then asked me politely what it was that I was glaring at. Found myself lost for words and adverbs. I felt absurd, thought that she would back turn, but she remained in the same position. Eyes peace of mind like she was dying to listen. And then a tingling sensation flooded my backbone. Nervous from the hesitation, I was frozen as stone. But opening my mouth at last, I cleared my throat, and then I had a nervous laugh and said, you look like a classical damsel in distress. Sincerely speaking, I don't mean no disrespect, but whoever did this don't deserve you, because a queen like yourself should get better treatment than girls do. And at that, she looked slightly taken aback, made her face funny enough to laugh at, which I was so close to doing, but I stopped because this moment I did not want to ruin. And I knew that I just met her, but something in me made me want to make everything better. She looked away for a split second, broke the tension. I took it as a simple rejection, but to my surprise, she opened her eyes wide. A kiss on the cheek on the left side. I touched it as though I thought that it was counterfeit. I couldn't say a thing because I was so astounded. She arrived at her destination. You have been so sweet, and that was her declaration. She walked out the door as I waved goodbye. Scarlet on my cheek to remember her by.